Been on a pretty strict training program for the past year. I go into macro cycles, which I then cut into mesocycles and then mini cycles, depending on what time of year it is. So these mesocycles, I'll be focusing on either mileage, volume, or intensity, or strength, depending on if it's off season, I'll be doing strength. Recently, I just got through a block of 4 weeks. Every weekend was a race. So it was constantly recover during the week, doing 20 miles or so, doing some small weight training sessions before heading off to a race. About 2015, I heard that an obstacle course race called the Green Beret Challenge was coming, and this was like 9 miles, heavy sandbag carries, heavy bucket carries, just dragging weight all across the field for literally 9 miles. I was like, sign me up. So me and a friend did it, and it was 6 hours of torture. But immediately the feeling at the finish line made me realize, like, oh man, this is the sport for me. I remember my first Spartan race. I ran for the competitive. So Spartan race has an elite division, a competitive division, and like an open wave heats. When I did competitive my first time, I was like 100th place out of 120. The sport's really grown, and I jumped up to the elite. And my last race, I got 40th. 40th out of about, 6,000 people that raced the whole entire race.
He ran cross country in high school, but he hated it. So, and he quit his senior year. I was like, please just do it one more year. And he wouldn't do it. So I was shocked when he took up racing like this, especially the obstacle racing.
Next year, I plan on hitting the podium, so Spartan's opening up an age group category. And I've been top 3 in my age group several times before, but now we're going to get really recognized for it, and I think the competition is going to be more fierce. But the goal for next year is, get a first place a few times.